Rob?
Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Rogues in the BatmanUniverse.net, and we're back again with more Batman Mystery Minis. I was able to go to Hot Topic today, and I found a full case of standard BVS minis, which was really cool. I was telling you in the last video that I had the couple updates in them that the comic shop that I was going to took all their mystery minis out of the main case that they were in and just put them on their shelves at random. And so I've been kind of looking around for other places that would have them, kind of hoping Hot Topic would get some, and they did. And the girl at the counter said they just opened up the case last night. So, and it was a complete untouched case. So I'm hoping to find, you kind of see Aquaman here and the full masked version of Nightmare Batman out here. So that is who I'm hoping to find in these two that you see here. Here's what the normal case assortment looks like. We have Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, standard Aquaman, Clark Kent, Nightmare, Armored Batman, Bruce Wayne, Alfred, a Wonder Woman with her sword. So we have the sword and a shield here, which I have her right there. Nightmare Batman, Superman Soldier, and Diana Prince. There was a part of me that thought about picking up Clark Kent and Diana Prince, but these are the last two that, the two that I end up picking up, which I hope that I am correct in them, that I, looked at the map and I watched a couple YouTube reviewers that did a whole case unboxing. I hope I guessed right. If I do have the two that I hope for, is the standard Nightmare Batman and the standard Aquaman, I'll be happy with those. I kind of thought about getting a Clark Kent and Diana Prince, but it's not at the top of a list that I feel like I have to have. I have a version of Wonder Woman and Superman that I like from the set, so anything else is a bonus. These are the last two that I really wanted. As cool as this Aquaman is, I wouldn't have necessarily had to have had that one. I just want the standard Aquaman, but since he was an exclusive to Walmart, it's cool to have him nonetheless. So let's see if I've got them paired beside their correct alternate version. So we'll open this one here, and this will probably be Nightmare Batman. I'm not exactly sure of the order off the top of my head right now. I'd have to go back to a map. I believe that Nightmare Batman is he's in the top case, or the top layer on the right hand side. I believe he is the last figure on the right hand side, I think. Don't quote me on that. I know Aquaman is on the bottom row, on the bottom left. I know that for a fact because that's where I had to dig him from. So we'll see here who this one is. So it wasn't like I kept them in the bag in the order that I pulled them out. So it's kind of a mystery for me. Somebody could have rearranged them at Hot Topic. I don't know. So here we go. I feel points up here, and I feel goggles, just because having this one. So this is Nightmare Batman. Cool. Oh, I like this one. I like this one better than the stands. Make sure I get him in the light here. Very cool. This is going to be cool to see how this scene plays out in the movie. He looks really, really cool. Cute too. I think I said it before, this is going to be an easy cosplay for somebody to do rather than have to go spend all the money on a full bat suit. You get yourself a bat t-shirt, for crying out loud. You could do it really cheap. Some khaki pants, black shoes, trench coat, and get a decent Batman cowl. I believe this Halloween we're probably going to see a lot of people doing a cheaper version of this. So let's take a look at the two side by side. It'll be cool to see if he has a full mask. I would be surprised if he does. I mean, they did this in a minifigure form, so unless they just took some liberty doing that, but I like it's just not a total head swap here, that they did do two separate figurines. Very cool. All right, I mean, this was the one that I really wanted to complete the set. Aquaman was a bonus. I had Diana Prince in my hand, and I thought about picking her up. I thought, well, I don't have Clark Kent, so maybe if I go back to that Hot Topic, then maybe I will pick up those two. Then technically I would have all of the figures that I want out of the set without, getting, the other Wonder Woman. The gold armored Batman, I'm not really interested in that. If I stumbled across him somehow, hey, great, wonderful. It's not really movie accurate at all. You could argue that the Aquaman is not movie accurate, but he is a blue, so put him in a bowl of water and he'll look like he's underwater. So here we go. You know what? This is not Aquaman. It is a Batman. It's an armored Batman. Wow. All right, so I've got two armored Batmans. So apparently what I saw in the video wasn't right. I probably picked the wrong spot, and I was really sure I grabbed the right spot. So I do know he's on the bottom row, so maybe he's the bottom row last figure, but I thought that's where the armored Batman sat. So I'll have to go back through a video. So it just goes to show you, as I'm bouncing the camera around here, it's not always 100% accurate. Maybe as they were putting that case together, it got mixed up. That being said, this was the one I was definitely after. So I may go back to that Hot Topic and check the bottom row again and pick the other figure in the bottom row for Aquaman. I mean, I do have an Aquaman. I'm fine with that. I would like to have the standard version of Aquaman. But this was the big pull for me, was getting this figure. So I'm fine in my book. If I don't get any more of these, I'm perfectly happy. I thought, well, I've got some extra money for a second one. So I've got a second armored Batman. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with him. So he'll probably just stand on my shelf. So even though I know exactly where it is, I've got to say, picking up, this Superman for myself out of a case, and this Batman, the unmasked Batman, 3 of them, I was able to get exactly the figure that I wanted, and then get one double. I think that's pretty good odds. It could be a total crapshoot, and every case could be completely random. I'm glad that most cases are correct in the way that they're coming out. So, again, I'm really happy to have this one. And now I've got a second one in case somebody says, well, hey, I've got an Aquaman for you. I'll trade you an armored Batman. Well, there you go. Or to say, hey, I've got Clark and Diana. I'll trade you these two. So hit me up if you've got the standard Aquaman or Clark Kent or Diana Prince. I'd be willing to trade out an armored Batman and an Aquaman. So today we've been taking a look at the Funko, I said Funko Pop, Funko Mystery Minis, Batman vs. Superman, and today's finds were Nightmare Batman was the main pull, and then I got a second armored Batman. Both really cool figures. And as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues and the Batman Universe signing off, saying we will see you guys next time. Yeah, there's another update. After I did the last unboxing for Nightmare Batman and then my duplicate of the armored Batman, I thought I really want to go back and try Hot Topic again and see if maybe the spot where Aquaman should have been, according to all the other videos I've watched, if they didn't flip armored Batman and Aquaman. Aquaman should be on the bottom row and be in the left-hand side. So that's the one that I grabbed, which turned out to be a duplicate for armored Batman. So I thought, well, maybe they flipped it and he is on the bottom row on the right-hand side in the very back part of the case if you're going from the back to the front. So that's what I did. So as you can tell here, look, there's another one. And I didn't do it the last time in the store. I just assumed this box feels a little bit heavier. So here's Aquaman here. Now that I could tell, you know, with the cardboard box here, but the Aquaman is the heaviest figure, I'm about to say character, in the series. And much like Mr. Freeze and Killer Croc, there are some figures that do have a significant weight to them. In this box, it does make a little bit more noise here. So I was kind of shaking it, and my wife was laughing at me, and she's like, "Where's this surprise and suspense? Just grab one." I said, I want to get the, you know, correct Aquaman. I don't want to have a, you know, a second, you know, Bruce Wayne. Though that'd be fine. The only other ones that I don't have out of this set here are is the Wonder Woman without her shield and sword, Diana Prince, and Clark Kent, and then this Superman here as the Superman I sent to Stu Murray. So I thought about, it'd be kind of cool to get Diana, and I thought, well, then I would need Clark. So if I can get Aquaman out of this, I think that is probably going to do it for me. I will have all the versions that I want. Something I didn't really pay attention to is I was just kind of buying them hurriedly. These are really expensive at Hot Topic. As you can kind of see here, it is $8.50. They covered up the standard price tag right here for their own. So that's a little BS. I think I said the Walmart versions that I bought were like $5 and 97 cents, 92 cents, something like that. So this is almost $3 more. So to get the Nightmare Batman and then a duplicate armored Batman was a little bit more expensive. So it's just Hot Topic being Hot Topic and trying to gouge the prices. But it was something that I did you know, desperately want to get. Desperate is probably the wrong word, although my wife would probably use, yeah, you probably were desperate. So hopefully this will be the last one that I pick up. If I decide, I've got a couple extra bucks, maybe I'll try and get Clark Kent. But if not, I think this is going to be fine. If I can get Aquaman, I will have all the ones initially that I want. And I think I have Aquaman 100%. Just felt the trident right there. That's another Wonder Woman sword, but let's open him up. And there he is. All right, that makes me really, really happy to have both Aquamans. So, if I didn't have the blue Walmart exclusive, would I have minded? No, not so much. This is the one that I was, you know, wanting to get, and the tattoos look really good on him. Very cool. The green pants, gold boots. You can see what looks like there are spears back here of some type. Maybe not. Kind of looks that way. Little pouch. His face. So does he have a couple moles? Jason Momoa there. There's the like scar in Jason Momoa's eyebrow right there. And then the trident, which depending on, you know, the images that they put up, sometimes it looks gold, sometimes it looks silver. The toys make it look gold. So this is really cool. And there's the side-by-side of the two. So same figure, different color. This one doesn't bother me so much. There is a GameStop exclusive of a gold-plated Batman. He's just gold for the sake of being gold. You could say he's blue for the sake of being blue, bluish green, but it's got that water effect to him where it looks like if you, like I said before, put him in a glass of water, you could kind of pretend that he's in, you know, water or the ocean. So I don't mind that one as much. This is definitely going to be the one I'm going to pose. So let's bring up Wonder Woman and Superman. Let's bring up the standard Batman as opposed to the armored Batman. So here is the first part of the Justice League that we are going to see in the movie. This is really cool. I think this is a really great time to be a superhero hero fan, not only for DC, but for Marvel, and I love these little type of figurines, and I like the whole blind bag thing. Yes, there's a lot of cheating involved of going, all right, I want to find the map of where certain figures are. That's kind of cool too, if you just want to pick up like, oh, I only want these few. Or if you were like, I only want to pick up just the Batman, not Alfred, not Bruce. So you can kind of have some way to be able to figure that out. And Funko has kind of changed the way they've done some of their mystery minis, at least with these last two. Being the Arkham and then Batman versus Superman, that there's not like, okay, 5 standard Batmans and 6 standard Supermans, only 2 Wonder Woman and 1 Aquaman, you know, something like that, where I could keep going to them and go, oh, got another Batman, oh, got another Batman. So it's kind of cool that there's 1 per case of all of them, but at the same time, that's kind of sucky if somebody gets there before you do, like me. Now somebody's not going to get this Aquaman, they have to wait for a whole fresh case. So if you're picking up whole cases or you're doing like what I'm doing and going from place to place, hopefully these videos I haven't confused anybody, because some of the times where I picked them from, the cases were mixed up just a little bit, but for the most part everything should be correct as I'm saying, and I've been putting annotations in where they should be, and with the maps hopefully that I've been able to put in here. So I think this will probably be my last Batman versus Superman Funko Mystery Mini update, unless I happen to get another one somewhere. The only other Mystery Mini that I'm really wanting to get is Killer Croc from the Arkham series, and it's a Walgreens exclusive, and none of my Walgreens anywhere have had him. A friend of mine, Richard Knapp, has had to resort to eBay to get one. He said he paid a little bit more for it than he wanted to, so I'm kind of looking at eBay, seeing what I see. Maybe my Walgreens will be really slow and eventually get it. So knowing that he's going to be the heaviest figure, I don't know where in the case he is. So anyway, today we've been taking a look primarily at the standard Aquaman from the standard case of Batman vs. Superman Mystery Minis by Funko. And as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues, signing off saying we will see you guys next time.